Riley is 2.5. She can spell her name, but she can barely reach the kitchen table. And she can already read the weather in her room. She knows before anyone has said a word what kind of morning her mother and I are having. That should unsettle every father who's paying attention, and it mostly unsettles me. In this series, I keep circling one idea. Fatherhood runs an account, and you're making deposits whether you mean to or not. Here's the one I've believed the longest, and it doesn't look like it has anything to do with the children at all. Every time I treat their mother a certain way, I'm making a deposit in them. I've known this for decades, long before Riley. I decided the most important thing my children would ever watch me do was how I treated their mother in the room and just as much when she wasn't in it. Mommy comes first before the kids. I know how that hits in a culture that orbits its children like small suns, but I mean it plainly. The woman comes before the little people who are busy watching the woman. I am not Jesus, and I feel the pull every father feels, that cheap little lever in the toolbox marked, Dad's the one who gives you what you want. It buys instant affection. It's also quietly teaching a daughter that love is a bidding war, and she should hold out for the higher offer. So I try to leave that lever alone and let her watch something slower instead. Now, this morning she watched it. I had come back from the gym. She and her mother were on the couch with a stack of books. Riley looked up and tracked me the whole way across the room. I was watching. And she saw me kiss her mother on the forehead first and then kiss her. Mommy first. It took 2 seconds. She won't remember this particular morning, but she's banking it along with 1,000 mornings like it. The car door I get for her mother. The thank you I don't skip. The face I make sure matches my words. The mood I handle instead of spill. Day after day, these 2-second deposits compound into something she will draw in her whole life. And it's sometimes costly. I try to show her mother that same courtesy on the mornings it isn't easy. The ones where neither of us has earned much grace, where kindness is a decision and not a feeling. That's not the highlight reel. That's the actual account. I do it for 2 reasons, and only one of them is about the man she'll marry. And of course, the first is the obvious one. Whether she knows it or not, Riley's using me as a template, the standard she'll measure some young man against one day, mostly without understanding why he does or doesn't clear it. I'm setting that bar right now, at a kitchen table, with my own mouth. The second reason is the one I actually lose sleep over. When Riley watches me love her mother on the days her mother is hard to love, she's learning what God's love looks like. The kind that doesn't pack up and leave the moment you stop deserving it. Someday, I hate this, but she will feel unlovable, as everyone does. And what I want waiting underneath that feeling is a bone-deep memory of a house where love was not a wage you earned. It was simply there, in good times and bad, because that's what it is. Scripture tells husbands to love their wives the way Christ loved the church, sacrificially, out loud, first. For years, I heard that as a rule about marriage. It is also the first theology lesson my daughter will ever get, and I am teaching it, whether I mean to or not. My grown sons learn the other half from the same window. A son watches to learn what to do, a daughter to learn what to accept. Same classroom, same teacher, signed up or not. I can't sit Riley down and explain any of this. She's 2. She'd wander off to go play with a toy. But I can show her every unremarkable morning which comes first. That's the only sermon on the subject she will ever actually believe. A daughter learns what she's worth by watching what her father is willing to pay for her mother. So, pay it where she can see. The daily deposit, what fatherhood actually costs, and what it's building.